have a theory. I think that this coronavirus is actually the zombie apocalypse. As some of you may know about me, I'm all for the zombie apocalypse. Just because of Walmart, you interact with all these different breeds of human. Every time I go to Walmart and I gotta go get my product from the aisle, there's always somebody loitering, and they got their cart catty cornered in the middle of the aisle, and I can't get around them, and you just stand there and wait for them to decide what they want. Oh, what is it? What brand is this of ketchup that I... Get some Hunts! Everybody uses Hunts. Yep. Squirrel. I have patience for older people. It's the inconsiderate people. It's the people that come to Walmart to shop. It's like when I go to Walmart, I go to gather materials. There's a difference. When you shop, you go and look around, you browse. You don't go to Walmart to browse.
Go to a flea market.
Yeah, you gotta have a list. And on this list, you put it in order of what part of the store you're gonna hit first so you can get it done. You know exactly where it's at, you know where to go to get it. And if you don't, take some time. Go at night, 3 a.m. when nobody's there, and study the place.
Google the blueprints. Know where everything's at. The aisle you need. I went in, it was last week, I went there for a mop. I thought I was gonna have a stroke.
The moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is you gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared when you go to Walmart. You gotta know where your products are. You gotta be prepared for viruses, hand sanitizer, rubbing alcohol if they don't have that. Just bathe in it. If you see us this weekend, thank you so much for coming. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a phenomenal ghost hunt. Just don't touch us.
Touch the meter, not me.
Is that the one that chased Jeff Goldblum? I see a Subway. It's time for a pee and a sandwich.
Guess what he...
Move!
Jackass.
You have chosen wisely. How's that root beer, bro?
It's good. A&W.
Not as good as mine.
Better.
One might disagree. Now that's an excessive amount of guac.
Oh, oh.
Where they get lucky. Entering city of Louisville, Kentucky.
That's where they make those bats.
Zombie apocalypse.
Cause I got friends in low places.
To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Light up the stage and watch it jump like a candle. Dance.
Find what here?
Mike DeWine. Are you here?
So where are we going, Mike?
Almost to Dearborn, Michigan. We are actually an hour and a half away. Our second time there. It was a cool place, multi-location. 3 different buildings, 4 different spots we're hitting. It was an active place from where I was. But should be a fun night. Looking forward to tomorrow. Looking forward to getting this road trip over with.
Yeah.
Back here it is Marine Park Classic.
Hey, what's up, man? All right.
That's perfect.
And then we have you on the first floor in room with 2 double beds.
Women's lingerie, first floor.
For you. There's 2.
Thank you. That's a wrap.
My bed! No! This way.
Okay. right now we're watching Chris have an aneurysm.
Don't ever drive in Dearborn. It's bad.
Remember the apocalypse we're talking about? It's happening.
It's like Brooke said in the Shawshank Redemption. The world done went and got itself in a big damn hurry.
It's true.
That's what it is there in Dearborn, Michigan.
It's a normal Friday night. What are you doing? Partying? This was a loser?
Here we are at the luxurious Dearborn Inn.
Beautiful.
See that guy? He thought I was filming him.
He was wrong. Iceberg, right ahead.
We just filmed something funny in the hallway, but we both found out we're too fat to hide behind the wall. You'll see. What do you value in a good wrap?
I like a good piece of salami, chicken, some yetter, and some turkeys. Did you hear that?
It's pretty much our day. Just chilling. We should probably go out and see all that Dearborn has to offer, right, Mike?
No.
Between myself inside this garbage can. Ooh, look at my tail. It's so nice and fluffery.
They call me Fluffy.
Oh, yeah.
Thought we'd get out and conquer the day.
Let's see what's around Greater Dearborn. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Could you be mine?
You could.
I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood. You fool. Won't you please? Please won't you be? Please won't you be my neighbor?
Your school? No, that's a Henry Ford Museum.
Oh yeah, this is a land of the automobile. Henry Ford. There's a smell of motor oil in the air.
The Automotive Hall of Fame. It's Mr. Ford if you're nasty. That's a welcome center. Look at it. Look how it's like 8 blocks. Oh, watch out for this.
Oh,
Yahoo.
zombie apocalypse. No! Well, Dearborn, we tried.
This is why your museum's going out of business.
You want to check out the antique store?
You look at antiquities?
Let's go antiquing, bro. Well, we were gonna go antiquing.
No antiquing today. Well, the thing said 11 to 5, and it's what? 3 o'clock.
309.
You wonder why your business is gonna go under.
Can you believe this? No valet.
Well, this is why this hotel is going out of business.
No bartender. What is going on today?
This is why this bar is going out of business.
I'd say this calls for a super slow-mo wise guy walk.
business.
What did you do?
I did nothing.
No.
I know. This is the Gardner house. We get a ton of activity with that if you touch it. The mom has a fit. It rocks by itself. They had them and their children in this house. In these 2 rooms.
Very cool. All right.
That's the alarm system. And everything.
Yeah. It's original to the house.
If you guys want to go check out the attic, just be really careful going out, but there's some cool stuff up there.
Sweet.
Now something screamed at me up there once.
I was gonna get a cool shot, but your big dumb head's in the way. That's very freaking cool.
Yeah. What is that? Oh, razor, yeah. Dang. Sharpening stone.
All right, so Dearborn was named after General Henry Dearborn, who was a former commander of the U.S. Army. The town got that name because originally it was established as a military garrison settlement, really serving the whole military arsenal that was built here in 1833. So what's key in here is, this was a former guest bedroom in the house, but what's really more interesting is just all the original artifacts that are on display right now. Like here, this was actually the military powder magazine door. Like this is the main, security measure guarding access to all the military stocks of military gunpowder here in this building. Behind you, you have some items related to the family that lived here. Like after the military powder magazine closed in the 1870s, the Ross family bought it, turned it into a house. When this became a museum, we really acquired a lot of the family artifacts. So it's things like the oil lamp here, this piece of furniture, the painting, all this was owned by the family.
Now, the stuff you were talking about, are you going to explain to us, like, all these things that you're saying? I don't know what that stuff is.
We don't know what they are.
We don't know what they are.
No. If we wanted to get super scientific, we're not the ones for you.
We didn't bring Brandon.
Do you find that spirits have easier forms to communicate with? As in, there are some things that they are more naturally inclined to be able to communicate with, either specific equipment or techniques?
Here's the thing though, I think a good answer to your question is it's about the individual too. And that's why it's so important that everybody participate tonight. Because there's been so many times when we've investigated places, it's been really quiet and you got one timid person over here in the corner. And finally, when they decide to ask a question or communicate, then the spirits want to talk. So sometimes they just want to talk to certain people. It's not always us. That would be the best answer I could give to that question. Another thing we'll do is we'll pick one of you randomly, we'll blindfold you, tie you to your chair, put you in a room by yourself, and you leave for a couple hours. It's all part of the experience.
I watch these shows and everything. I've been on a ghost hunt, and I don't even know how you call it, but they say that the energy is just there and it repeats itself. It's really not a ghost. Yeah, that. How do you know when that is or not?
4 o'clock every day, it seems like this woman walks by that room. And the next day you see that, and then somebody else can come over your house at 4 o'clock. Did you see that? And it's like, just almost on a repeat, like a record skipping. It's like it's just the same thing over and over.
I mean, we don't know for sure, but it seems that way because a lot of people experience that residual thing that repeats itself. I mean, they've attributed to running water sometimes can cause it, or limestone, or different environmental factors, the phase of the moon. That's a good question though. I mean, yeah, but we don't know why any of this happens. It's why we're here, We're all curious. Maybe we can learn together tonight.
I'm going to pick it up.
So if I pass, I take a bite of the cronut?
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah, this is fair.
can.
And you pick it up, you take a half.
All right. Okay, diamonds or trump?
So this is after the second rotation, and we just learned that this picture back here was made by a dead relative's hair.
Human hair of a deceased. Look at this.
You see that? You won't see that again.
All right, so at this particular event, they have a break in between where we got food, and they actually make the food. And they got this Sloppy Joe type treat that they make every year. It looks disgusting, but it's divine. Mike and the others are tearing down the merch booth while I stuff my face in the car. All right, so end of the night. Back here we got some the last ones standing. We've got a few stragglers. It's been a good night, been an active night. It's about 12:30. So yeah, thanks Dearborn. It's been a long night. The spooky's taking it out of me.
Oh.
So we're a little tired.
I'm very tired.
But hey man, it was one heck of a night. If you guys have never been to Dearborn, Michigan, over there at the Historical Museum, a lot of happy faces at the end of the night. We got some Class A EVPs first of the night. The last of the night, it kind of died down, but sometimes they do that.
Yeah, no, overall, it was a hell of a night. A lot of good activity, a lot of first timers, and they had a great time also.
All right, kids, it's time for bedtime. We got an early start in the morning and a 7.5 hour drive, and I'm not gonna get any sleep. Sir snores a lot. Bye-bye, Dearborn.
This drive home is a drag.
I'd like to thank everybody that came out to Dearborn. If you were part of it last night, you're awesome. Also, big shout out to Dan and Rebecca from Glass Paranormal. They're the ones who put this event on and had us out. Really appreciate that, guys.
Hell of a weekend. We had a blast. Top notch. Can't wait to do some more stuff with you.
We had a great investigation. Everybody got their hands dirty, participated. We got some great activity, good food, good friends.
Good times.
Good times. Sweet as soda pop.
It's hot in here. Oof. Burning my retinas.
All right, kids. Be safe, be well, and be good so you don't go to jail.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's a beautiful Sunday morning, so let's get a little humble for a second. What do you say? So we're going to read the devotional today, and the title of it is called Radical Love, and this is John 15:12. This is my commandment: love each other in the same way I have loved you. And that's a good one. Jesus loves us with a radical love. He laid down his life for us. His example is an inspiration for us. We are to live big, beautiful, and love-filled lives. Today, take a step to show radical love to those around you in an unexpected way. You know, I think this is something I know definitely I'm guilty of not doing, is just taking some time to let the people that I know and love, that I love them. Or even people you don't see on a daily basis, you know, just somebody that you may pass by every day. I think we live in a society now where people look down instead of even saying hello, good morning, you know, that kind of thing. So even the smallest things can make somebody's day better. You know, Jesus is definitely the example we should follow. He laid out the groundwork for us, but sometimes we get caught up in our own thing and we forget to follow.
I mean, I don't know the exact numbers, but the Bible speaks of love a lot and love one another. I mean, faith, hope, and love, the greatest is love, you know. It's right there, it's black and white, and I don't think we need to read between the lines on that one. Anybody else watching this, if you know our buddy Dustin Perry, I'm going to quote you that something, if you watch his videos, keep a smile on the face when you go out there today. You might be the only light somebody sees. And I think that's very, very true. You don't know what the people around you are going through, and it's like, take his words, you know, put a smile on, because you might have that eye contact with somebody, and you're the one who lifted them up, and you don't even know you did.
Well, guys, put a smile on your face. Happy Sunday, or happy Monday, or whatever day it is. Until next time, love everybody.
God bless.